What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. This is Beard Product Review, and today I'm going to be covering the Bearded Mack. I'm going to cover their oil, the butter, the balm, and then I'm going to cover all of the baseline scents that this company has. With that being said, they do have some limited time releases, and I will not be covering those, but I will cover all of the baseline scents that they had when they opened, and maybe including one other one. I'm not sure when it was released, but let's get right into the review. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and you're not subscribed and you enjoy beard related content such as tips, tricks, reviews, and advice on beards, then consider hitting the subscribe button. Alright, so to start this video out, I'm going to be covering the oil, the butter, and the balm, the texture, the ingredients, and all that stuff, and let you guys know my thoughts on all of that. And then later on in the video, after I do that, I'm going to discuss all of the different scent profiles that you saw in the intro. There is no better way of looking at the beard oil than looking at an unscented version. That is the Natural Mack. The Natural Mack is unscented, and all of the beard oil that this company provides has the same carrier oil blend, and it goes camellia seed, fractionated coconut, hemp seed, argan, moringa, broccoli seed, cranberry seed, avocado, tamanu, and vitamin E oil. This carrier oil blend has a light to medium feel in your beard. It doesn't feel super greasy, but it does last longer than some of the more traditional blends that I've used. And I think it's because of sort of those exotic ingredients in there that you heard that aren't in a lot of other beard products. So let me show you what the color looks like. It's got this like kind of yellowy color to it. And you see how thin it is, it's just running down my hand. So it's not super thick, but it lasts quite a while, and my beard really likes it because they are ingredients that not a lot of other beard oils have. And I really do think that, you know, your hair and your beard on your face gets kind of used to the products you use all the time. So my beard really accepts this beard oil really, really well. Something I love about this company is actually the frosted bottles and then the logo and the way these bottles just look all together. They look really awesome. They do have their ingredients on the bottle. You have your aluminum top, and they will actually leak a little bit at times. I had a little bit of beard oil leak out, but it's not that big of a deal because for me they just sit on a shelf. So no problems there. So one of the claims that this company has is that, you know, they have amazing quality ingredients for your beard at a cheaper price. And I can say that that's pretty true. The beard oil goes for $18.99 for a standard 2-ounce bottle of beard oil. Now, that is like I think close to $3 or $4 over the average cost of a beard oil, maybe really $3 to $2. It really just depends, but it's not overly expensive. And I can say that when I looked up the camellia seed oil, which is the main ingredient they use in the carrier oil blend, I found that 1 gallon of that compared to some typical carrier oil like jojoba oil was close to the $80 to $90, even $100 range more expensive than jojoba oil. So if that just gives you a baseline already, right? So these ingredients are high quality, they're great carrier oils, and it is a relatively good price for what you're getting in this bottle as far as a carrier oil blend. Alright, so let's talk about the beard balm. The beard balm looks like this. This just happens to be the log cabin scent, which I'll discuss later. But the ingredients in this are beeswax, maru, kupuasu, babasu, lanolin, and the same carrier oil blend that he uses in the beard oil. Now, I haven't been using a whole lot of beard balm. I've been using more beard butters lately, but this is what it looks like here. And here's the texture. Pretty thick, actually. You gotta kind of scrape this out. It's not the thickest I've seen, but I would say that this is a medium to heavy holding beard balm. The wax is pretty thick in here, so it does take a little bit to get out of the container. And I'll show you what a little bit looks like. This is what it looks like when you get it out of the container, and then it just breaks down like anything else fairly quickly. Can't even see it. Alright, now let's talk about the beard butter. The beard butter is probably my favorite product of all, probably tied with the beard oil. They're both phenomenal products, but I'm really, really impressed with the beard butter. Let me tell you what's in it. We have sal, ilype, Kapuasu, Maru Maru, Babasu, and then the same carrier oil blend that's in the beard oil, and that's very similar and just the same actually as the beard balm. Let me show you why I really think this beard butter is an amazing product. So this is the texture here, and it is super fluffy. I would never use that much, but it breaks down insanely fast. It is just a super nourishing butter. I mean, just, it melts, literally it's melting off of my hand right now. I'll show you guys what it looks like all melted down, and that's a ton of it. But yeah, it just melts right down. It's kind of insane. We've talked about the oil, we've talked about the balm, we've talked about the butter. What I like about all of those things, they're exotic, wonderful ingredients, awesome labeling. I mean, just great products all around. But let's now talk about all of the different scent profiles. Before I start off with describing every one of these scents, I want to just preface at the beginning of this that all of the scents that the Bearded Mack has, to me, have a slight cologne-like scent to them. Just as an example, if he was going to make a strawberry scented beard oil, it wouldn't just be a sweet beard oil, it would be like a strawberry cologne beard oil. It's totally unique. I've never smelled anything like all of these. It just takes it up a couple notches, and I'll tell you why. The 18th Mack. Now, according to the website, the 18th Mack is a bourbon whiskey scent with hints of leather, oak, and spiced pear. Now, when I smell this, like I said earlier, I get a slightly cologne-like smell of your whiskey, bourbon type smell. Sure do. A little bit of a sweet alcohol-like scent with maybe some of that leather kind of sticking out to me, and maybe a little woodsy because of the oak. That's pretty much what I get. I don't really get spiced pear in this. Yeah, I don't get spiced pear in it. To be honest, I'm not really even sure what spiced pear would smell like. So if I did know, I would probably smell it. But this is my second favorite that the Bearded Mack has. It's a phenomenal scent. It's super, super unique. Yeah, so that is the 18th Mack. So the next one we're going to cover is the Highlander Mack. The website says it should be an exotic, complex scent with hints of pink pepper, vetiver, tonka bean, musk, and a gentle touch of spruce. Now, when I smell this, I get like a cologne-like baby powder smell. I don't know why. Like a sweet cologne baby powder smell. It is extremely complex, and actually when I wore this one in beard, it kind of evolved, and that baby powderish scent kind of went away. And I would say that it almost smelled a little woodsy, like a sweet woodsy smell after a couple hours of wearing it. But it's not my favorite scent. It's not a bad scent. I've worn it a couple times. Unfortunately, that's what I have in the butter, and my wife isn't really a big fan of the scent. So I like it. It's not my favorite that he has, but it's good. And like I said with the rest of them, it's just got that little bit of a slight cologne-like scent to it. So the next one I'm going to talk about has had a lot of hype behind it, which is the Roaring 20s Mack. And it looks like this. So this is supposed to be like a twist on a barbershop scent from what I can tell. I'm not a fan of barbershop scents, but the twist on this one I actually prefer over all other barbershop scents. But let me tell you what the website says it should smell like. The Roaring 20s Mack is a cool barbershop scent with hints of powdery bay rum, leather, bergamot, with a touch of vanilla and cherry tobacco. Now, for me, I am not a big bay rum type smell person. I'm not super picky with scents either, so I know this video is probably going to make me sound like I'm picky on scents, but I'm not. I smell a little bit of that cherry tobacco for sure, and it's good. It's a nice twist on a barbershop scent. It really is. I don't like barbershop scents, but this is pretty amazing, so I'll give it that. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is the Gentleman's Mack. Looks like this. I think this is a relatively new one to the lineup. So this probably isn't part of the baseline of the original that was, you know, what they opened with. I think this is relatively new. But this Gentleman's Mack smells pretty dang amazing. Let me tell you what the website says, and then I'll tell you what I think of it. So the website says, the Gentleman's Mack is a fresh, clean, and comforting. It's an aquatic cologne escape with upfront notes of ocean breeze and citrus, nestled with amber, sandalwood, patchouli, musk, and a touch of zest to round it out. So for me, I really get that like cologne-like smell for sure. It's like a sweet cologne, oceany type scent. That's exactly what it smells like to me. I would say it smells a little bit citrus-like. I don't know, it just smells amazing. This is definitely something that I would want to wear, you know, to like an oceanfront restaurant or something. It's a nice, really nice scent. So honestly, one of my favorites he's got. That's the Gentleman's Mack. All right, so last but not least, we're going to talk about the Log Cabin Mack. Let me read you what the website says, and then I'll tell you what I think of it. You know, the saying, where does the rubber meet the road? Well, this is where the mountains and the campfire meet. This scent mixes the crisp scent of mountain air with clean aroma of green foliage and strong woody embers slowly draining from your campfire flames. Now, for me, I get a really nice woodsy, sweet woodsy cologne smell that's backed up by a little bit of a smoky scent. It's almost like a really nice campfire twist in the scent profile. So to me, I've smelled a lot of different beard oils that are like, you know, smoky or campfire or things like that. This is like an amazing cologne vanilla twist in my mind. I don't know if it has vanilla in it, but I get a little bit of that sweet, woodsy, smoky cologne scent, and it's my favorite one that he has. It smells amazing. I'm not even a really big fan of smoky scents, but this is hands down my favorite scent that he has. But if I was going to recommend any scent to anyone and they like outdoor like scents, I'm definitely going to go with the Log Cabin Mack. It's pretty darn amazing, and you can't go wrong if you enjoy smoky outdoor scents. Like, it's just phenomenal. I really, really enjoy wearing it. My wife actually doesn't mind me wearing it, so I do wear it more often than some of the other ones. For that reason, pretty awesome. All right, so my overall thoughts on the Bearded Mack is that it's a high quality, great company. Chris is the owner. He will talk to anyone if you just message him on Instagram. He's a really great guy. He has a ton of care in his products, and it's clear to me whenever I smell them, when I'm looking at them, whenever what they feel like in my beard is clearly represented by someone who really cares about beard care and the company that he's created. So go check him out on Instagram if you haven't already. Check out his website. I'll link that down below. I do highly recommend this company. Just keep in mind that these are like cologne style scents, and so hopefully this will help you in your purchase selection. If you are here at the end of this long video, I typically don't do long videos like this, please hit the like button and subscribe for more beard related content and reviews. See you guys.